The question that I probably get asked the most on social media all over is, Angie, what the heck is it that you do for a living? And it's a fair question because you see me traveling and my husband is with me and he's not working either. And it's clearly not a traditional job. You know, she's on the beach, then she's at Disney, and she's taking pictures, and she's on social media, so I know it has something to do with social media. And it's a fair question because it's not the conventional job. And that's how I explain what I do. I help women and dudes escape from the golden handcuffs of a regular old 9-to-5 desk job and live the life of their dreams. 5 years ago, I decided to take a leap of faith, start a business that I honestly thought was too good to be true, jump into something that I wasn't really sure that I could ever conquer and have the confidence to do. And here I am, 5 years later, having made 7 figures in this business and retired my husband and being able to travel and work from wherever. And what it comes down to is really not the income potential for me, it was the freedom. That's what this did for me. It wasn't about the money, it's what the money got us. And that was the opportunity to be able to create memories in our lives. And I think that it's really cool that I get to live the life of my dreams at such a young age and be able to do what I want, when I want, and work for my dreams and not someone else's. And it's even cooler that this job means that I get to inspire young women to do the exact same thing. So not only does my job obviously include helping people get healthy and fit, live their best life, and find something that works for them to be able to either lose the pounds, gain the muscle, or just feel freaking better about themselves. So that confidence aspect was really what got me hooked in this business. That's really what my heart loved, especially in the beginning, and that's what fueled my soul. And what it kind of transformed into was that same aspect of the confidence, but tacked on to women that now could dream bigger than they ever thought possible and knew that they had worth in this world and they had purpose. And that was my story, and that's what I see in the stories of the girls on my team.
I have had the pleasure of being a coach on Team Uproar now for just over 3 years, and I have to tell you that it is the thing that has completely changed my life. When I came to coaching, I was skeptical, but I was also very miserable. I was in a broken marriage. I wasn't happy with where my life was going. I was working a dead-end 9-to-5, and I felt very lost. And so I finally took the leap of faith and decided to give this a try, and I am still here 3 years later, and I could not have imagined that my life would have changed as much as it did. Not only did this team provide me with support system when my life completely hit the fan, I created some amazing friendships that I would have never made otherwise. I'm also at my healthiest. I have the most confidence I've ever had, ever. And I have a supplemental income now that has allowed me to create my new life, or start over if you will, on my own terms. I'm also been able to travel, which is something that I deeply love but wasn't able to do beforehand. So the only thing honestly that I regret is not starting sooner.
Team Uproar and the coaching opportunity brought something into my life that I was desperately needing so badly just a few short months ago. I was feeling very lost, very disconnected with what my purpose was, and I worked in health and fitness for close to 25 years and really came to a point within my life doubting if this was still for me. Since joining on Team Uproar, it really allowed for a shift to reignite my fuel and my passion for why I started in this business so long ago already. And then my final kind of little win is being able to purchase annual Disney passes for my husband and myself. So being able to do that on my own without having to ask my husband for any assistance in that, it really meant a lot to be able to contribute more into our household, alleviate some of the stress off of my husband. And just within those few short things that I mentioned, that's why coaching and being a part of this team has meant the world to me.
Before I became a coach, I was very, very successful in my field, things are great. I'm an actress all over Europe, which is awesome, but it wasn't giving me the sense of purpose that I was looking for. And now I am building something that fills me with so much joy and so much purpose, and it connects me to people all over the world, and it is a dream come true, and I'm building it together with my husband, which is just the cherry on top. I have to tell you guys that you are on the best team ever. I say everywhere I go that I'm on the most knowledgeable and generous team ever. Guys, get into that university. It is gold. All you have to do is follow instructions, make it your own, be brave and trust, and you will soar.
And these stories honestly warm my heart. Like, they mean the world to me, because that's my purpose. It's to help women dream bigger and live the life that they never thought possible, and to be able to provide for their family without being handcuffed at a desk job, wearing a pencil skirt and having small talk at a water cooler, you guys know what I mean, and sitting through meetings that could have been one quick email. I feel that pain in my soul, and that's what I didn't want to live. And the truth is, you don't have to. There's nothing special about me. I was super shy 5 years ago. The idea of even filming this video would have given me a heart attack. And 5 years later, I am this confident person that is healthier than I've ever been, happier than I've ever been, and living a life of freedom at the age of 30. That is unheard of in this world. And I think that that's a gift to be able to share. That's why I share it. And that's part of my job, is to help women believe in themselves, take that leap of faith, dream a little bit bigger, and do all the things that they've always wanted to do. And no one is off the table. 5 years ago, like I said, I was super shy. The idea of having a conversation with anybody would have scared me to death. I second-guessed myself. I had graduated with a degree in architecture that has nothing to do with health and fitness. I wasn't in great shape, and I was so scared that this would be one of those things that I would have to sell to people in a living room, and it's not. And that's why I jumped in, because I knew that it was about real people, me, helping people, real people get results. And that's why it makes sense. That's why it works, because it's real helping real. It's literally in the trenches with them, helping them transform and change their life forever. So I'm serious. If this is something that you see yourself doing, or if you're someone that just isn't happy with your current situation and you want to change that, then take the leap of faith and let's chat.